morning, everyone. Welcome. I hope that you have your blanket and you're all snuggled in, because tonight I'm going to be doing trigger words having to do with space. Space. So if you're a space nerd, this might be the perfect video for you. I've got my little guy right here, my microphone, and let's look at some space words. Space, 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 outer space, the far reaches of the galaxy, angular size and distance. I'm not going to define these terms. If you're curious, or if you're not a space nerd, feel free to look them up. Look them up, look them up. Aperture, asteroid, space, the final frontier. Some more terms. Have you ever heard of averted vision? Bailey's beads. Bailey's beads, what a funny name. Barlow lens. Barlow lens. A black hole. We've all heard of a black hole. What is a black hole? It's a concentration of mass so dense that nothing, not even light, can escape its gravitational pull. One swallowed, swallowed, swallowed up. Many galaxies have supermassive black holes. Space is pretty fascinating, isn't it? When I was little, I used to go and sit on the porch with my dad. We would lay in our lounge chairs, and it was pitch black in the middle of summer. And we'd look up at the sky, look up at the stars, and we would look for shooting stars. My dad would say, "Jen, be on the lookout for shooting stars, celestial coordinates." It's a grid system for locating things in the sky. Circumpolar, collimation. Do any of my nerds out there know what any of these terms mean? They say space is completely silent. So mysterious. So vast. Everybody's heard of a comet. A comet is a dirty snowball of ice and rocky debris, typically a few miles across, that orbits the sun in a long eclipse. If you're wondering why I'm looking down here, I have my computer because I don't have all of this memorized. Astronomy was not one of my strong suits. I was better at music, drama, things like that. But space is fascinating. Space. So beautiful, too. It's just so mysterious. You know what I would love to do and see? I'm sure most of us would like to do this, but I've seen on pictures online about Finland and the Northern Lights. I believe it's in Finland, but I'm not sure where in the world you stay in those cool igloos. You stay in these igloos and you get to see the Northern Lights all around you. How cool would that be? It'd be so amazing, once in a lifetime. Some more space terms. I apologize if you heard my partner in the background talking to my dog. Sometimes, we live in an imperfect world, and there's always going to be some background noise. You can't, we don't live inside a black hole, so you try to remove yourself to another room and try to be zen and try to be quiet, but the world is not quiet, especially when you have a partner and you've got pets, and we live in a small space, so I do what I can. So I hope the noises in the background didn't startle you or interrupt your relaxation. So let's continue with some space terms. Compound telescope, conjunction, constellation, culmination, dark adaptation, declination. Let's see what else here. So many terms. Wow. Dobsonian, double star, or binary star, earthshine, eccentricity. I know a little bit about that. Eclipse, ecliptic, 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 elongation, ephemeris, equinox, eyepiece, part of the telescope that you look into. Telescope's magnification can be changed by using eyepieces with different focal lengths. Shorter focal lengths yield higher magnification. Imagine no sound whatsoever. Like a vacuum of silence. unlike here on Earth, where I hear a motorcycle outside, even though there is a blizzard. I kid you not. Michigan, middle of winter, blizzard. But right now, let's go back to space. Some more terms. Field of view. The circle of sky that you see when you look through a telescope or binoculars. Finder scope. It's a small telescope. And I said I wasn't going to give you guys the definitions, so I'm not. You'll have to look them up yourselves if you're not my little space nerds out there. Focal length, focal ratio, and one we've all heard of, galaxy. Galaxy. Since we've all heard the word galaxy, could any of my lovely people out there define it if I asked you to? I know I certainly couldn't. So I'll look it up here. A galaxy is a vast collection of stars, gas, and dust. Typically 10,000 light years in diameter and containing billions of stars. From galaxias, Kuklos, I couldn't pronounce it. I'm checking to see if this was still recording. Greek for circle of milk. Originally used to describe our Milky Way. How fascinating. Gibbous is when the moon or other body appears more than half, but not fully illuminated. Gibbous, Latin for hump. Histogram is a plot of the number of pixels. Oops. I did it again. Oops. Giving you the definition. Inclination. Libration. It sounds like library. Light pollution. A light year. Okay, so the terms that we're familiar with, I'll give you guys the definitions, the ones that we've heard so many times, but if somebody asked us to define it, we probably would not be able to. So light year is the distance that light moving at about 186,000 miles per second travels in 1 year, or about 6 trillion miles. Wow. Limb. Magnification. There's that lovely motorcycle, and I really worry I'm sorry to digress for a second from space here, but we're back on Earth, but I really worry about that person and the motorcycle because, like I said, we're having a blizzard. It's solid ice outside, so let's send positive vibes to that snowmobile, or I'm sorry, motorcycle rider. Positive vibes that he's safe. Magnification, magnitude, meridian, Messier, 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 object, Messier, object. Meteor. So I'll give the definition for that one. It's a brief streak of light caused by a small piece of solid matter entering Earth's atmosphere at tremendous speed, typically 20 to 40 miles per second, also called a shooting star, shooting star. If material survives the trip through the atmosphere, then that material would be called a meteorite. After landing on the Earth's surface, a meteor shower, Milky Way. Do you know what the definition of Milky Way is? It is a broad, faintly glowing band stretching across the night sky. Stretching across the night sky, composed of billions of stars in our galaxy, too faint to be seen individually. It's invisible when the sky is lit up by artificial light or bright moonlight. A mount, nebula, objective, occultation, opposition, parallax. I apologize if I keep licking my lips. I'm not doing it to be seductive. Trust me, I'm doing it because my lips are kind of chapped. As I said, it's winter here and it's fierce. The weather is fierce. Meanwhile, my best friend is in Florida right now, even though it's kind of cold. She keeps sending me messages telling me it's like 50 degrees, which to people in the north from Michigan, 50 degrees is warm. It's tropical. We'll take it over this blustery, wintry, freezing cold weather. But parallax, phase, planisphere or star wheel. Star wheel. I have to say something. I'm a big Bob Ross fan. I mean, who doesn't love Bob Ross, right? Don't you love how he says white? White. I can't even say it the way he does it, but it's just delicious. So I'll say wheel, star, wheel. It's a device that can be adjusted to show the appearance of the night sky for any time and date on a round star map. Very, very interesting. Reflector. Refractor. Retrograde. Retrograde. Right ascension. Sidereal time. Solar filter. Solstice. And of course, star. A star is a massive ball of gas that generates prodigious amounts of energy, including light, from nuclear fusion in its hot, dense cover. The sun is a star. A star party. It's a group of people, not in Hollywood, stars in Hollywood, not that kind of party, but a group of people who get together to view the night sky. Astronomy clubs often hold star parties to introduce stargazing to the public. This is something that I've wanted to do for quite a while, a few summers now. So, in Michigan, we have a great place to do this. It's called Sleeping Bear Dunes. And I'm hoping that this summer, you guys, I'm going to be able to be getting around to quite a few locations so I can do some footage for some future ASMR videos. So I should be having some pretty interesting ones, but one that I would love to do is a star party at Sleeping Bear Dunes. Now last year I believe that they were closed due to COVID. Quite frustrating, but hopefully we may be able to resume, some normal activities in the future, gatherings and things like that. So yes, anyway, Sleeping Bear Dunes has the star parties because they have these huge dunes, so beautiful. If you haven't heard of Sleeping Bear, just look it up on the internet, just Google it. It's just gorgeous. These cliffs and these dunes overlooking Lake Michigan, I believe, and it's a great vantage point for seeing, I believe, the northern lights, shooting stars and different things like that. So anyway, made that one quite long. Sunspot. It's when the sun gets a little blemish, a supernova. A terminator. Transit. Transparency. Twilight. Unit power finder. Universal time. Variable star. Almost at the end here, guys. Waning. Waxing. Zenith. And zodiac. Zodiac means Greek for circle of animals. It's the set of constellations situated along the ecliptic in the sky, through which the sun, moon, and planets move. So, that's about going to wrap it up for tonight's video. It was so enjoyable having you here with me under the night sky, talking about the terminology of all of our beautiful planets, our galaxies, and our solar systems, our universe. So mysterious and so vast and so dark, but so beautiful. We have a Alaskan Malamute puppy next door to us. Our neighbors have this adorable little puppy. Her name is Phoenix, and she's discovered her voice. So I'm not sure if you can hear her howling, but she's not our dog. She's very loved. She's just vocal. She loves to howl. It doesn't bother me because I'm a dog person. But anyway, I hope that you guys join me for a video every week, once a week. I will try to upload Fridays and Saturdays at night, possibly between 6 and 9 p.m. if I can. If not, look for a video from me from Fridays or Saturdays, anytime during those 2 days. I'll try to do what I can. I did have a subber who requested that I do a video with matches, which I am getting to that. So please be patient with me. I had a lot of things going on. I recently broke my ankle a couple of months ago. Different things. I did get COVID. But I won't bore you guys with all of that. So, oh, there she goes. She's howling. She discovered her voice and now she loves to howl. So, I will try to upload as frequently, excuse me, oh my goodness gracious, as I can on Fridays or Saturdays once a week. Please hit the bell to be notified of any new videos. I also take requests for videos. Definitely take requests. Please sub. I have 7 subs and I'm so grateful to everyone who subbed me. But for now I will say good night, my sweet friends. I hope you found this relaxing. If you're looking for a safe place with wholesome content that even your kids will be able to watch, nothing too cha-cha, nothing too sexy, just wholesome content, then my channel is a nice little cozy spot for you. The porridge is just right. So hit that bell and sub, and I'll see you guys next week. May the force be with you.